Yeah, we are not having that severe of weather here, but we are experiencing some warm temperatures, especially warmer than what we would typically see for this time of year, and some strong winds across the central coast. Here is a live look outside in Shell Beach. You can see that despite the winds and heat, we do have some pretty clear conditions in our coastal communities today. For current conditions, we are still seeing temperatures on the warmer side for this afternoon, and we do have some strong wind gusts still sticking around. You can see our camera moving around just a little bit this afternoon with 19-mile-an-hour winds in San Luis Obispo, 21-mile-an-hour winds in Santa Maria, 15-mile-an-hour winds in Paso Robles, and Vandenberg also experiencing some strong winds right now. But those winds are dying down at Vandenberg. They were 21-mile-an-hour gusts not too long ago. And we are still having those warm temperatures, 90 degrees still in Paso Robles, 70 degrees right now in Santa Barbara. So just keep that in mind if you are heading out the door. It is on the warmer side still. Make sure that you are still putting on that sunscreen and staying hydrated. And over the next couple of days, we are still under a heat advisory, which means that we're going to be seeing in these orange areas here specifically temperatures anywhere from 90 to 100 degrees, which can be hazardous for our high-risk communities like our senior citizens and some of our younger children. So just make sure that you are being prepared there. This is in effect until 9 p.m. on Thursday, and we do still have a couple marine watches that I'm keeping my eye on. We have a gale warning still in effect until 3 a.m. on Wednesday, and a small craft advisory also in effect until 3 a.m. on Wednesday. Really only going to be impacting you if you are heading out onto the water, but keep that in mind if you are spending these warm conditions out by the beach. For temperatures tomorrow, a little bit warmer than what we saw today, and Wednesday and Thursday are going to be the warmest days of this week. We have 97 tomorrow in Paso Robles, 86 in San Luis Obispo, 81 for Santa Maria and for Lompoc, and we have in the high 80s for Santa Barbara as well. 98 in San Miguel, 94 for Templeton, 92 in Atascadero, and a little bit cooler as we go more coastal. 70 expected for the high in San Simeon, 67 for Cambria, 66 in Cayucas, 72 in Morro Bay, and 81 expected in Avila Beach tomorrow. So definitely a little warmer in that coastal community. 95 expected for the high in Shandon tomorrow. California Valley expecting 91, 73 in Los Osos and Pismo Beach, 79 expected for the high in Arroyo Grande, 83 expected in Napomo, and 76 in Guadalupe tomorrow. And for the high in Cuyama, 91, 81 in Goleta, 90 for Santa Ynez, 87 in Los Alamos, 82 for Orchid, 77 out at Vandenberg, and 91 expected for the high in Solvang tomorrow. Now, if we look at our 7-day forecast, that's when you'll notice that tomorrow and Thursday are definitely the warmest before we are looking forward to a little bit of a cool down going into this weekend. 97 again expected in Paso Robles tomorrow before we see 95 on Thursday, and temperatures dropping into the mid to high 80s over the weekend there. San Luis Obispo 84 over the next couple of days before we see low to mid 70s over the weekend. Santa Maria 81 tomorrow, 80 on Thursday before we see low 70s on Friday and going into this weekend. And Santa Barbara 80 tomorrow, 81 on Thursday, and we're going to see low 70s going into the weekend as well. Now, if we look at our extended temperature outlook, you'll see that by the end of the month we are still going to be having those really warm temperatures sticking around and really kicking off the summer time. A lot of people are getting out of school and able to head to the beach or just enjoy those warmer conditions. So we are expecting that to be sticking around going into the later part of this month, but we are luckily having a little bit cooler of a weekend coming up.